Chelsea versus Arsenal, EFL Cup semi-final, first leg, match preview through the Canon lens. So it's Chelsea versus Arsenal on Wednesday, the 14th of January 2026, 8 p.m. kickoff at Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea's route to the EFL Cup semi-final. So they won 2-1 away at Lincoln, they won 4-3 away at Wolves, and they won 3-1 away at Cardiff. All wins have been away from home, and they scored 9 goals in 3 rounds. They're a very high scoring team, but defensively have conceded a few. So Arsenal's route to the semi-final. We won 2-0 away at Port Vale. We won 2-0 at home to Brighton. And in the last game, we drew 1-1 with Crystal Palace at home, but won 8-7 on penalties. So we just got through to the semi-finals. So, of course, we've had mixed home and away route. We faced, 2 strong Premier League opposition. We've had a good, strong defensive structure, and we've managed to get through a penalty shootout. So hopefully that puts us in good stead going into this game and this tie. Hopefully Arsenal, we turn up with big performance, in both legs. First leg, I feel is going to be one of those we need to just make sure we stay in the tie. Very controlled, compact, strong, maybe catch them on the counter. Try and definitely not lose in this game. And then go into the second leg, with the hope of winning and going through to the final of the EFL Cup, who will play either Man City or Newcastle. So yeah, what's at stake? A place in the EFL Cup final. This is going to be a great match, and hopefully Arsenal can get through it. Tactical analysis. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the midfield battle goes in this game. We got Zubimendi, is he going to control and dictate the tempo of the game away at Stamford Bridge? Is Rice the engine? Is he going to be up and down and controlling, every aspect of, defensively, offensively, through his set pieces as well? Is Odegaard going to, stand up and be creative and get on the ball and make things happen and, create chances for our forwards? I thought this, midfield battle, versus, Enzo and, James has been really good in there for them as well. And, Cole Palmer, we know how dangerous he can be on his day. Who's going to win that midfield battle? That's going to be a key element to this game. Also, I do feel the duels all over the pitch on the flanks. You've got Saka versus Cucurella. You've got Martinelli versus Gusto. You've got Neto versus Ben White. I'm bringing in Timber at left back for this one because I think we're going to need him to deal with Estavao, who's got great flair. So, I think it's going to be a combination of the battle in midfield, but also the duels on the flanks, who wins those. I also feel this game is going to be decided by set pieces. So Declan Rice's long throws, I feel, could come, into play in this game. Of course, his set pieces from corners, in swingers, the physical presence of Gabriel, and of course Saka from the other side, in swingers, again, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. We've got, a lot of height in there. Hopefully, these are ways we can unlock Chelsea's defence, and get something from this game. In my opinion, just don't lose this game. Get something out of the game, and bring them back to the Emirates where, we've got, fans behind us, our form's really good at home, and we can go on and get through to the final of the EFL Cup. Predictions. Here's my predicted 11. And stay tuned. At the end, I'll reveal my final match prediction. So in goal, Kepa. Right back, White. Right centre-back, Saliba. I know he's a doubt, but I think he'll be there. Gabriel, left centre-back. Timber at left-back today to deal with Estavao. In the 6, Zubimendi. Left 8, Rice. Right 8, Odegaard. Right wing, Saka. Centre-forward, Gyökeres. Left wing, Martinelli. That's the team I think is going to play against Chelsea. And I'm going to predict a 2-2 score draw. I feel set pieces will play a big part in this game. That's your kind of insight. Drop your predictions in the comments below. And remember to stay tuned for the post-match reflection after the game. It will be a late one, but stay tuned. And if you found this insightful, please remember to follow, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you.